Hi everybody, good afternoon. I'm doing this Hacktify battle. They said they will put them back. I'm not sure when they will put them back. The one I'm doing is task 28. I think the name is SQL dem. The one for SQL, blind SQL for Wireshark. They give us the capture file. Yeah, they said let's go back to. I think I forgot already what I was doing. Um, they give us that capta file, and they tell us what exactly the flag exactly, but what exactly the attacker was exfiltrate. So if you open your as usual, whenever you open Wireshark, you can check. Start with the start, for example, conversation to see who's talking to who. You can see it's only two people IP, so that's dead end, not dead end, but so the end point IP4. They connecting these two IPs, the same things. The protocol hierarchy also sometimes is good to know of them. So all of them, sometimes you send this is line data. Sometimes I like to do this filter selected to see what data is talking about. Uh, because now all of them it filters line data. So if I go, I should find the data. Where is the data? Okay, the line data is this things. So you can see there's a reply, no result found, void, things like that. Let's remove that data things for now. So okay, now for me I can do, because if you look, he said already, because remember he said SQLmap, so you do a request for get, so you can just say HTTP request method uh, to just to see what's going on in the system. So you can just say get, and if I go to get request, I can see all these gets. And then of course, if you don't have these things, because you can select any one of them and you can see, for example, tell you get request says just do open line, say for example add as a column. So because whenever I work and see a variable that is important, I want to see them, I just add them in the column so they can show here. So I use this usually for hack the box. So if you see columns are not as yours, like the time for me is UCT. So when I solve hack the box rooms, I don't have issue with the time. So you can add fields that you want. So for us, the most important field is you have the info. You already give you things, or you go to add request method and then the request URI. Basically, these two they give the same information. That's fine. But so now, if we just take any of them, so if I take copy value, for example, and I go to URL encoder decoder, no, it's a search query, and you can see as SQLmap running the query 1 and 8650 HTTP or something. So what we can do, of course, now there's too many queries, and he said data extraction. So what exactly, one thing you can always try is always follow HTTP stream to see what's going on. This one, it have a 500 internal server error. So the first queries, okay, the first queries are not really interesting. So sometimes you just get screwed down to see what's going in the length. So if are the query changing or something. So if I go copy, for example, copy value and go back to none, and now we can see is doing the database query. So is doing database query. So if you say, if I go maybe more down, look for down queries, maybe let's say copy value, I can just say search app search query 1 and cast description. uh, so now we're targeting description table. Now let's see if we can get all of them, how to get all of them. We already have this. We can just export this and see all the queries. You can just say file, export as CSV, SQL dump. Let's get in my tube. We're doing this. Let's call it first export dot it's a CSV file just there. Where is it now? Oh, plain here for this room. It took me not open with just text file. Why is it opening that site? So we can see all these queries now. I know this is a big one. We can do Python. What we can do? We can do this. Uh, we can open the first, convert it. Let's save it. First, let's go decode dot CSV. Okay, let's see if he save it. So we have that now. Let's see where's the file. First decode CSV. Let's not because it's long file. Why is this empty? Oh, it's not empty. He just is getting it. Okay, let's go that. Let's see. Oh, this is too long, too big file. Let's see. But you can see here the query. So the idea now, because now is doing SQL blind. We'll know now later on. We can see it's blind SQL injection. So okay, now we have all this file. Let's make it big. So now this is the decoded value. What exactly the queries are. So if we scroll down. You can see now it's trying the database version, so now you can see the beginning of it. Now hold on a minute, now he's doing something interesting. You can see there is this query, for example, get search 1 and 2. If not mistaken, this is just safety, no, database, cast database is testing the name. That's why when you see this is doing ASCII character. So this is 112 is an ASCII checking what exactly the first character for each like for example take 4, the fourth character take 1, and it tests it. We'll do an example now to understand what it's doing. I think odd is the one that convert to ASCII to decimal, to decimal to so you can do the to check. Forgot what. I think this one is if null, if there is an empty value error that doesn't crash. I think that's what it replaced with this. So this one is an error check. MID, I forgot what is it, but one of them is converting to decimal, if I'm not mistaken. So this is the first one he was doing database, so we know the story what he's doing. So if we go down quickly, so now is it's still in information database. So we're more interested what table is clicking on. So we have profile db profile, and then we have a description field now. And if you look, for example, it's still loading. This is a long file, and then you can see the limit. here the limit is the one that looking for order by 0, 1, 20. You can see the testing 20, 19, 20. Here is basically looking for the field description, how long it is. And here, and you find it later on is a 41. If you do it manually, we don't I don't want to confuse people too much about this. We'll practice manually and automatic later on. Here is doing that. If you scroll down, it's still loading how big this file is. For example, now it's not in description field, it's doing the other, now it's going to the profile. That's back to description. And now he's trying, look what he's doing. He's doing limit 1, 1, 1. So he's doing for the colon 1, and then he's testing the first character. So he's trying to check what's in row number 1. And you can see now he's going to the second character. So then the third, and then testing. We'll take one of them for testing later on. If you scroll now, he will switch to, now he's switching to 1. Number 5, number 4, wherever they are. If you scroll more, you can see it's switching to, this is limit 1, we can find the limit 2, limit 5, where they are. It's still loading. Limit 2, so now it's going to row number 2. So from this file, you know, let me see, I have them here, cleaner, another version. I don't know what this one is taking too long. This is another full one. It was exported with all the values, source port, destination. So same things of that one. If you go down, you can see it's going limit 5. It means you can see it's going to the field description. It's trying to look for it, and then now is in row number 5. This is limit 5 mean row number 5, and now it's checking the character at position 80 and take 1. So it's already have long text is still in here. It's like 80 character already here. And then we have, let's go to the end of it. 6 1. This is the 6th row, the last 6th row, and that's where the flag is hidden. This is not straightforward. You can make a like a guess. If you start with row 5, you will jump like it's very long on the text, but the flag is in route number 6. So from there you can understand what's happening. Is doing this. Like for example now, why I said you can we can guess the. Let me show you something. Let's stop this one. Is a freeze in my computer for no reason. What's next next step? So remember now, we're more interested because if when you do character length like that, we're not interested in this type of queries, because this is the one that where he was checking the length of the variable description. We are more interested, no, this is the script. Why now suddenly stop, why are you moving? So now for us, we're more interested in the type of queries. No, not where are you? See, when you make videos, always things go south. Stop. Hey, this one is a freeze in the computer. Why not closing? Any case, so we are more interested in the one that. Let's go back to 6. It's clearer to see it at the bottom. So where is the query? The description field. Now I can't see. It's too many of them. Where is description now? Because we'll get lost in this data. Okay, that one closed, so we come back to this one. Let's look for that description, because description is the one that you can see is targeting it, because when you see, you can see many of them. let's go from the top, let's go from the bottom. You can see the bottom he said me limit 6141. You see this is the length that he found. If you go to the top, for example, you in the top, where is the top? Why is no, give me the top from here. In the beginning is using character length. Here is looking for description, what's the length. So after he found the length, then he start querying it. So you can see he's using now he already found the length. Where is that character length? That's the one that he's looking for, the length of the field of description. So he found it after this one. Now he start using it directly. He knows the character. So now he's starting. I'm not sure guys I'm explaining it correctly, but if you're familiar with database you might understand this. Now let's go back to this. Let's close this things. So now what that mean for us? Now I have this command of T-Shark. Don't worry about this. This is my profile in Wireshark. I have a couple of profiles, so in your case you might not using it. So basically I'm reading the challenge and I said to him I need HTTP URI that contain these things. The idea of this, what is this I'm putting here, so everybody can understand. I'm more interested in, because the one when he starts stealing characters like we saw here, he's using that's the query he's using by standard. So it's already so convert to AXI. This is for error handling, and we make sure it's a description field because we know he's very interested in this description field. And then he's looking for, yeah, that's the table database, and or the by id limit, whatever is doing this, whenever this query appear is the one what is stealing is stealing. So for example yeah, so basically if I run this command, I already run it, but we can test it again. So and then what I'm more interested in HTTP response code 200, because I need this is I forgot to show you this. If you look this is the length 49, not this length, is another length I'm looking for. Where is it? This is method get, or we can just say what's that query I did before. If you're just looking for description field, but description field will give us all of them. I'm interested about the length. Where is that length now? This one. Oh, the content length. You see this content length are changing for some reason. Look, this is the query, that's the reply to it. The reply is 41, reply is 1556. If you go now down, you can see what's going on here. It say search result, what? Search result, and it said void, the cryptography expert who decipher the toughest encryption searching for vulnerability in void encode photos. Yeah, and then we have this, it said to him not found. You can see it's and that's how a blind SQL work. So when he's doing this this checking, when he do this limit, where is the limits? You see, when he's doing this limited check, how he know it's true or false? To know it's true or false is depend of this reply. So if it tell him search no result mean length is 41, it mean like for example in this case, take this this row, this query here. This is the reply to the query, which is this one. It means greater or equal 12. It reply come length 41, so it's false. So this side is mean it's less or equal 112 because the reply is false. And that's what you do the logic. We'll practice it now, you will get it. So we know the reply is this 156, 141. That's the logic where he's checking. He's checking. Reply, if it's false, is true. It's false, is true. So now, so you understand why I'm interested in specifically this. I'm not interested in the other queries because remember this file is whole queries of the, he check other table, he check MySQL structure and the names. There's too many things, but what we notice is concentrating too much in this description field, and now we can see is using SQL, blind SQL. So we only we just want to concentrate in queries in this format. This is the type of format that we want. So I'm telling Wireshark, check me for that, get me the response and more, so we can get the response from for the request. Without the response I can't see it. You know, if you export it like that, it's too heavy because like when we did before, Wireshark doesn't give you request and response together. So you can see they are not next to each other. You send the request, then the reply, request and reply, and you get confused about them. So for me, I found this way. So this is my first condition. I'm not interested in all of them. I'm just interested in uh, the ones that you're using for a blind SQL and stealing the data. And just and also I'm only interested in description field. I'm not interested in something else. And now I need the responses. That's why I put 12. The field name, I'm just getting the packet number for check and just the content length. This is very important. And then the request URI. And then I want it in CSV. And because the data, you can see how is it formatted. It's encoded. I threw it to Python. Python send it to me in one CSV. Let's now, if I run this one CSV file, let me copy it to my folder, and then that one CSV file is this one. So let's reload the file. Now this is what we get after we call it from T-Shark. So we have the packet number, we have the content length, and we have the query. Now let's do manual logic here. Limit 0101. I want to see the one for the flag. The other one will do it automatic. So let's go to limit 6, the row number 6. No, it's not the same story. Let's load. Let him load. I hope, guys, I'm not confusing you about this. It took me time to get I finally was able to, with the, with the 3 different AI. There's a Grook AI, X, Cloudy, and then Gemini. None of them was able to write a correct script. One solved it, and I go to the other one and said to him, "Can you fix this?" And then give him idea. Can you do this? And can you do that? Can you ignore the length? Can you ignore that? It was very interesting. It's still loading. I don't know. It was fine before. I don't know why my computer now suddenly limit 6. Where is limit 6 now? It's almost. Let's wait for it. Now, this is the script that we will test it now. This is one of the script that the 3 IAs together work together to fix, to do it. This one, we read this 1.csv and will give us all the data for the files. So let's wait for this one. Is almost done. I want to show you something, but doing it manually first for the first few characters, so everybody can be happy with it. I will put the commands that I use so everybody can just doesn't get confused. Now let me add let's get 16, limit 3, limit 4, limit 5, limit. This is limit 6. Let's go to limit 6. From that's limit 6. Start here. Okay, we are interested now. Let's why Snake is too zoom too much. So let me open another window, small window, but make it smaller. No, let's try do it manually. Look, for example, the first query. It said length 41. You can see it's 41 here. I'm doing this query. So we have 41 mean it means false. So it's not greater than 64. So it's less equals 64. Now the next one is 156. So it means it's true. So it's greater than 64. Sometimes the logic is wrong. So that's you need to be careful there. Um, the next one, 156, is it a duplicate? Don't tell me we export duplicate. Uh, Packet 45636465 6. We already did 64 here. 64 is true, so it's greater equals 64. Greater equals 64. Then another 64, so it's the same. Right? So then we have 6. No, I think I'm getting confused. No. Uh, uh, this is number 2. We only deal with this, the first ones. This 3. No, that's 5. 6, 6, 1. No, they are not in order. So that's another thing I forgot about it. So we're more interested in how I did them before. I forgot how I did them. So if I let me do this. I'm more interested in the limit 6 in the 1 1, the first character of limit 611. Let's do quick hack grep minus I um, from the file is 1.csv. Let's do it say limit 61.csv. So let's open where are you? Oh, limit 1. Limit 61. Copy to YouTube the folder that we are working on it. Limit 61. So this is the query that the attacker is using for column number 6 and targeting character number 1. So now let's go back to our stuff and see. The first one, it said the length is 64, so it's correct, so it be 64 value. Then the next one is false, so it's less than equal 96. The next one is 80 and it's 41 length, so it's false. If it's greater than false, it will be less than equal 80. The next one is 72 false, so it's less than equal 72. And then 156, so it's true, so it's greater than 68. Greater than 68. Then a true greater than 70. Then a true greater than 71. So what is the number that can be all of this? So you can guess it's 72, because 72 is greater than this, greater than this, greater than this, less than this, and greater this. And now this one is decimal, so I need to go to AXI, and if I put 72 here, and the letter is R. No, it's not true. No, not hex, decimal. Is 72 and it's letter H. So now we know uh, the first letter is H. So now let's do keep the name of the file the same so we don't cut. So if I go to the next car the next the next the next one, just leave it, let's do it there. uh, just save it straight to YouTube. Limit 6.1. So let's reload this one. No, I think I did a mistake. Not this one, always stay there. Now the second character come there. Now we have the limit to 1, the second character. Let's do the same what we did now. Now the first one is 156, so it's greater than 64 is correct. Then 156, so it's correct, 96. Then we have 41 is false, so it's less equal than 112. Then 41 is false, so it's less equal than 104. Then 156 is true, so it's greater than 100. Then 41 is false, so less equal 102. And then the next one is 41 is false, so it's less equal 101. So which one is to make all of this greater than less? So it must be this one, because 101 is less than 102, greater than 1, less than that, less than 12, greater. Then we can come here and we just put in decimal value and the letter E. So we got one answer. So we can put the letter E there. And then we can do we can continue, for example, the character number 3. So I can go to my file there, reload. What I did, why is it taking too long? Okay, number 3. If you go to number 3, 156 is true, so we can say 156 is true, so it's greater than 64. And then 156 is greater than 96, and then greater than 112, and then false in 120, so it's less than equal 120, and then it's false in 116, so it's 116, and then it's false in 114, that's 114, and it's true in 13, so it's greater than 13. So which one? It would be this one, because 114 is greater than 113, less than 116, less than 20, greater than 12, and less than this, and less equal this. So you come here and you put that one, and it's letter R. You can guess it was letter R because here. Now we can do the same in the fourth character. There are 40 of them, guys, if you are patient with me. Then let's reload the file again. Now let's do the next character. The next character is 156, so it's true, it's greater than 64. It's true, is greater than 96. We can do it our head. It's easy to think about them. You don't need to type. So this is true, so it's 96 because it's true. Here 41 is less equal 112. So it's less than equal 1.4. It's less than equal 1.4, but it's greater than 100 and less than equal 1.2. No, I can't. I'm tired. I need to type them. True 41. So it's less equal 112. I'm tired, guys. I can't think without typing. It's greater than 100. less equal 102 and less equal 101. So I think is 101. 101, no, we already did 101. Is this the which character is there did there? 4. 101. E. So 101 is E. So here, so letter is EH. Okay, let's assume it's there for now. If we do number 5, letter number 5, so if I reload the number 5, let's see what it gives us. No, why computer is you can't just upload a small file. I think because of all this big file I'm putting on it or something. Maybe you should open it with Vim. I think so. I just do Vim. Maybe it's better than wasting time on this thing. Vim, what we called it? Limit 6.1. Yeah, let's open it here. Stop using these things. So if you look, for example, here, character number 6. The length is, what is the length? The length is 41, so the first one is false. So less equal 64. The next one is true, so it's greater than 32. The next one is false, so it's less equal 48. And then the next one is false, so it's less equal 40. And then it's true, so it's greater than 36. And then it's true, so it's greater than 38. And then less than equal because it's false, 39. So what is the value here? 39 is greater than this, is less than 40, less, greater than that, so it's 39. So what is the hex 39 is? Oh, this, what they call the thing. So let's close this one so we don't crash our GIMP. And let's close that one so because it keeps freezing. We don't need you anymore. Okay. So we know the character now is this one, so we know here the things. We can continue doing the same things. Where are we doing that things? Where is it? So now we can just do letter number 6. If you do number 6, let's open that again with GIMP. Now if we do the same logic here, we find that the first 156 is correct, so it's greater than 64. It's greater than 96. It's greater than 1112. Then 41, so it's less equal 120 because it's false. 40 length, so it's less equal 1116. And then it's greater than 114 and less equal 115. So which one is it? So it should be always, it's easy, the last one. 115 is greater than this, less. So you can go here. What's the axis? Is S, and you can guess it because it is his, as you can see. Now guys, we can do the same. I don't want to waste people time, but you get the procedure. Maybe this is a better way. This is the manual way of doing this thing. So now, and then you do it. Let's test the last character. The last character is remember they said we said 41. If everything was correct and we know what we are doing, the 41 character, it should be that curly bracket. Let's confirm the 41 character. So if I open this, let's see if it's truly our logic is working or not. So if the last one I'm looking, so basically is the last one, because we assume the flag is here, so at the end it should be a bracket. Let's see if we that's correct. So we know it's greater than 64, then greater than 96, then greater than 1112, and then greater than 120, and then greater than 124, and then 41 is false, so it's less than equal 126, and then less than equal 125. So what is the character here? So it would be 125, because 125 is less than 26, greater this, greater, less. So if I go there and put, and now we are working, so we got it, so it's true. So if you continue manually, and do all of them from what we did here. We did 1 2 3 4 5 6 to 41, you get a flag. Now you can do that, or you can use this script, clean start. This one, as I said, there's 3 AIs that work on it for the last 3 days. I did it manually. The first time was wrong, then I did it manually. The one I did the flag, I did it manually. I was doing it the same way, calculating, but finally this script was working. So where is this script now? So if I remember now, we did export so we know what we're doing. Remember, we did export this C1, so we know that let's close this one. So we know the C1. No, no. What we did? 1.cv, 1.csv. We exported this, basically the packet number, the length, and the query. So this one is 5,300 lines. So now we will use this script that we have here, this the one with the star. I'm not showing the flag, but I will share the link for the script. That's the script that we'll do. Let's now my computer, I need Python 3, and then what's the name of the script? Go clean star, clean star. So if things go what, and then we got the flag. Let's this is the row 0. The row 0 is the cryptography expert who decipher the toughest encryption session for. That's why if you start there, you will kill yourself because it's too long. And then you have row 2, the exploit hunter who detect and patch vulnerabilities before they can weaponized. And then you have the row 2, the OSINET open source intelligence specialist who tracks void 128's movement through the dark web, the network infiltrator who can breach even the most fortinet. Route number 4, and that's what we did. You can see here, that's what exactly we had. Here's, you see, we got it manually, so we are not we are correct here in here's. So if you continue, you get space, then the flag and dot, and then you find TryHackMe, and then that's how it ends the flag and something. I will share the script, guys, so you can do it, but I advise is try to extract because let's be clear, the script work basically he need a very specific CSV structure, so we can know like vim1.csv. So it need the packet number, and then you need the length, and then need the query, the whole query, then so he can work. So you need to give him that values. For that, as I said, that's the query we extract with. I will put it there in GitHub link. Yeah, so this is the end game for this task, and yeah, I hope you liked. I'm sorry guys if I didn't explain it well. Please like and share, help the channel. Thank you very much and have a good day.